Hello everyone, I'm still here in China on the earth. This week I have a story for you about some shoes, and then stick around after the story about shoes because all our very favorite segments and more updates and the commenter of the week, it could be you. That's all going to happen sometime starting now. Okay, so most people wear shoes and sometimes you have to take them off. You might know that in China they have the tradition, or not really a tradition, a practice of taking off your shoes when you go in the house because your shoes are dirty and the house, the floor is clean. And because of this, I have noticed that I am the slowest to put on the shoes of everyone I've ever met, because I'm now in opportunities where I meet people who have taken off your shoes, their shoes. They don't take off your shoes, that's not the custom. They take off your shoes in the house, and then when we're going out, all of a sudden, blam-o, they all have their shoes on, and I have to sit on the floor tying my sneakers like a child. I noticed this especially at the yoga class I go to. We have yoga at my gym, and it's pretty popular. And as is the custom of yoga, not China, you take off your shoes to do yoga in bare feet. And after class, everyone just, I don't know what happens. A genie comes and puts on their shoes, but it's okay. I'm very good at tying my shoes. I learned in kindergarten. So let's move on. I've got a vacuum update. Let me show you my vacuum. Was a previous 𝗖𝗵cie purchase of the week. It's a bagless vacuum, so I wanted to try something out that I read on the internet. Spoiler alert, don't follow advice from the internet. My mattress has a little musty smell because it's our rental mattress. But so I read you can put baking soda on it and then vacuum it up, and then it will be new. When I vacuumed with my bagless vacuum, it just started flying out the back. And first I thought, oh, have I made the classic bad homemaker's mistake of using a vacuum without a bag? But no, it really is a bagless vacuum. You can see inside, there's some filters and parts. It's all supposed to get filtered through this little guy. And you can just wash everything that's in the manual. But the baking soda was too small for this filter, so it just flew all over the house, and it was kind of a disaster. Later I read on the internet, don't use baking soda in your vacuum because it wears out the motor. So, conflicting advice on the internet. Let's talk about some gym tunes. So, last week I told you they played David Bowie. That was cool. Usually the music they play is not so cool. And they play a lot of remixes, which this week they were playing a remix of Seven Nation Army if it was just the bass over and over again and not all actually the song. And it made me realize someone actually made that. And I questioned my assumptions and found in my mind I had constructed a story that these songs were just rattling around in the gym PA system and randomly reproducing remixes. But that's not what's happening. Someone spends time to make those. Okay. is Tostitos chips and salsa. There's more of a story here than you think. This Tostitos salsa came all the way from Canada, which again, I didn't realize I was ordering from Canada. I need to read the print better. And then these Tostitos crispy rounds took more than 10 weeks to come to us. I had originally ordered hint of lime because a hint of lime is my favorite chemical flavor on the earth. It's just magnificent. But they didn't. He called me, the 𝗖𝗵𝐴 guy called me last week and said, it's not coming. Would we like just crispy rounds instead? And he did say something, and my Chinese on the phone is not super great, but I think he was saying because of trade relations between the US and China, he's been having a hard time importing stuff from China. The situation is real, man! And now, a complaint. I'm not sure how to respond to this one. Is it a specific nearby bee you're expressing displeasure with? Is it bees in general? Are you allergic? Do you wish you were allergic? I don't know your relationship to the bees.
What is your proximity to the bees?
Okay, then a viewer comment. And the commenter is on the video No Sleep Till Nap Time. That was last week's video. And this is 𝗣𝘂𝗶𝗴𝗴. He says, man, this guy was overplaying Beastie Boys somewhere and I was so over it after 30 minutes. And that can happen, you know? Benny, thank you for your comment. Sometimes people play too much Beastie Boys. So be careful out there. And all that I've got to say is noodles to you. You're watching Hello Foreigner, and that was some video that we just made. Leave a comment and tell us a story, or share with us on your Twitters. Here is a video we think you'd like, and the YouTube algorithm thinks you'd like this one. Subscribe, you squirrels, and keep watching. Noodles to you.